Hello everybody, Jaffa here, and well, patch 5.4 has arrived now for Final Fantasy XIV, Futures Rewritten. First things first, before we get into the content for the MSQ, which is up here, Alizé's quest, they said in the patch notes that they were going to get rid of some of the less used abilities for crafters and such, so let's take a look and see what the damage is. Great, everything still seems to be here. Sure what they're on about, everything still seems to be here. So, check the others, see if anything else has been tweaked with. No. And some of you are probably going, oh, well, they just disappear from your hotbar if they're missing. No, actually, when it comes to Final Fantasy XIV, if an ability isn't available anymore, it's actually grayed out with a great big red line through it. So, it's quite handy because it actually lets you know that, that's what's gone, rather than just arbitrarily trying to figure out what's missing. So, yeah, everything still seems to be here. So, with that in mind, let's go pay a visit to Alizé. Hey everyone. So how's everyone doing with all this just now? Because I know I got a few American watchers on my channel sometimes, so I'm just wondering, how are you guys coping more than anything else with everything that is going on? Things are okay-ish over here. Not great, but okay-ish. Which I think in this day and age at the moment is about the best anyone could hope for. So, and you wait for the thing to load in. Oh, the joys when it comes to patch day. Having to wait for everything to load in. Something's grayed out there. I'll inspect that later. Okay, got myself some new gear from the bottom front, which I quite like. Haven't actually done that much of the Bolshin stuff. I've been a little distracted with Valhalla and Genshin Impact, as you might have guessed from my last couple of videos, so haven't actually had much chance to do anything in Final Fantasy XIV, so this should be entertaining. Ah, the Philippines, how are you guys holding out with all this going on? Because I know there's some weird and wonderful things going over in the Philippines, according to my Twitter feed. So how are you guys holding up? Alright, Kryl, what have you got for us? Come to look in on our friends. Everyone's quite well. Let's take a look, see at what's going on here then.
Well, my friends, now that we have all settled back into our bodies, it is time we resumed our duties in earnest. Let us speak of our plans.
Ever since the Emperor's death, it's been one unsettling rumor after another. I've a mind to pay a visit to Garlemald to ascertain the truth of the matter.
A prudent endeavor. 'Tis of the essence that we establish the full extent of the threat, not least if it should prove that Xenos doth indeed orchestrate events from the shadows. In light of which possibility, I shall accompany thee on thy mission.
Oh yeah, you're gonna stand out like a sore thumb, buddy.
Be assured that thou shalt find me more a help than a hindrance. Thou requirest another to imbue thine ammunition, dost thou not?
Fair enough.
Assuming that's settled, there's something I've been meaning to look into as well.
Oh? Hey, Lise.
Welcome back, everyone.
Long time no see.
Lise!
You're fine now, right? No more headaches or keeling over?
Oh. Subtle.
That's right. We're fighting fit and raring to go.
The famous Lise Hext, former scion and hero of the Alamegan resistance.
Oh yeah, he's got the whole memory thing going on for him.
I don't believe we've met.
Actually, no.
It's so easy to assume that all Archons are acquainted. But then I suppose your fields of expertise are rather different.
Grahatir, at your service. I have read much and more about your exploits, Commander. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
How's he looking at reading them now or reading them
Likewise.
in
The
the
others told me all
future?
about you.
Oh?
Do not be so sure. Words scarcely do justice to the vital role he played in our victory in the first. A more dependable comrade one would be hard-pressed to find.
Sounds about right for Tia Boy. Aww.
Oh, right. I did glance at the report. But I'd be lying if I said I understood half of it.
Love, I went through it and I understand only half of it. Oh god, here's Alphino with an explanation. Oh god, we're joining in.
Well, well, that's a lot to take in. Just to be clear, this means we're not heading for another calamity, does it?
In theory.
Shorn of their unsundered master's leadership, what Ascians remain shall struggle to see their plans to fruition. And though I would ever advise caution, I believe we may rest easy for a time.
We're screwed. If Mr.
I'll
Pessimist
take
is
that as a yes.
Mr. Pessimist is saying, we can take it easy, you know we're screwed.
Even so, I don't know what to make of this business about Hydaelyn and Zodiac being primals.
Yeah.
A difficult truth to bear, yes. But at last we understand the nature of our adversary. And if there are no further calamities, neither will there be rejoinings, meaning Zodiac will never regain his full strength. Even
tracks.
so, as the oldest and mightiest of primals, he remains a force.
Yeah,
to be
he's a primal of an entire planet.
Though his
So...
is a power born of the desire for salvation, we have seen the havoc it may wreak. And it falls to us to ensure that it is never again brought to bear upon this star.
Ooh, flashback time. Zodiac, Hydaelyn.
But tell us, Lise, To what do we owe the pleasure of your visit?
What do you mean? Isn't seeing my long-lost comrades reason enough? Alright, there was one other matter. I have a message from the Alliance, and before you ask, yes, it's about the Empire.
Of course.
So, after Emperor Varys' assassination, it seems his cousin Nerva made a bid for the throne.
Nerva?
The trouble is, he wasn't the only one with designs on it, and it didn't take long for a civil war to break out. And it's not just in the provinces. Early reports say huge swathes of the Imperial capital have been reduced to rubble.
Oh, great, an empire of ash.
The Alliance will soon convene in Alamigo to decide on a course of action, and we were hoping you'd come along.
Well, as it happens, Urianger and I were just this moment planning a little trip to Garlemald. And we should be grateful for any advice the Alliance can provide on how best to make the most of our visit.
I'd recommend the gift shop.
To Alamigo, then.
Why don't you go on without me? There's something I need to look into.
Oh? Oh yeah, your thing.
Oh, forgive me. You were just telling us. What is it, if I may ask?
I want to find a way to cure the tempered.
Oh.
Of course. You think it may be possible to adapt the treatment you used to help those corrupted by the Sin Eaters?
In theory, that could work. It's assuming it runs on the same principle.
Cure for tempering? But that would change everything. Alizé, consider yourself uninvited.
I'll do my best. I was hoping you might join me. Don't worry if not, though. I won't hold it against you if you'd rather attend a stuffy meeting.
That's a trap and you know it. I like stuffy meetings. What meeting? Lead on. Not even a smile.
Say yes.
I'll come too. If you don't mind, that is.
More the merrier. Oh, come on, my little crystal shadow. Ugh, God, my fan club.
I'm sure they would be glad of your company. Pray, enjoy your time together with your hero.
No. I simply thought my knowledge might be of some use.
Oh, Tia. Raha,
We shall be on our
sweetie.
way, then. Godspeed.
Ah. Good lordy. Ah. When there still is about one cannot afford even the slightest slip. Yep. Oh, he is just far too adorable. Okay. Okay. It's texting. Okay, yeah. Well, we know at least where one tempered is, so we can test this theory on. Where Sin Eaters, the ether of Gabu's soul has been rendered stagnant. Well, only one way to find out. No room for recklessness. Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh, great. We have to go dig into more Allegan ruins. Oh, boy. Back up to there. Tataru, what have you been doing? I don't like that look on her face. She said, Tataru, have you secretly got an airship? Oh, wow. Has our little receptionist gone and built an airship? Or purchased one? Or have some connection to acquire one? Full speed ahead! Alrighty. This should hopefully load faster when the new memory cards arrive. Then again, patch day and all. Alrighty. And fly! Oh, I do so enjoy being able to fly in the Realm Reborn zones now. Alright, Tataru. What have you got for us? Just wait for everything to load in. Oh, that is pretty! Tataru, have you been working for Sid on the side? She's even got a pink Ironworks outfit. You need the bonanza. She built it herself. Oh my god. It's a company project. Okay, as a quick heads up, in free companies you can make airships and submarines that go out and bring back resources and stuff for you. So essentially what she has done is that. Oh god. Oh yeah. Oh good. I was a bit concerned there because like Tataru's got to fly in it as well. I know the tech. Yo. Oh. Oh, so the Scions have their very own airship now. Oy vey. Oh. That little minx, she never ceases being very surprising. She got to be the hardest working member of the Scions of the 7th Dawn ever. Still have the airship? Yeah, it's still there. It's like, oh, it's just kind of parked there. Oh yeah, no, this place is just huge. Right. Oh good, you should have all the passwords then. Oh yeah, this is... once we get past this little spinning circle bit. Azisla. An entire series of floating islands dedicated purely by the ancient Alligans to experimenting on anything and everything. So you can imagine what sort of messed up monstrosities live around here. There we are. Iconic corruption. Oh, of course they would call it something like that. That doesn't look good. Contents appear to have been deleted? Hmm. Oh yeah. I've already got my own means of flight. And for reference, the mana cutter is... basically a one-man mini airship. Are those new? I don't think those are new. I'm just trying to figure out who would have deleted the records. Probably Fandaniel, knowing our luck. Information Lab, Speech Genesis, Biomass Incubation. Yeah. Habisphere. Right, so that bit there is where I'm aiming for. Connected by a big chain and cable so it doesn't float away. Oh dear, that looks to be an Imperial ship there. Although I do remember there being Imperials floating around here. Oh, well. Crowd noise, that means there's a lot of people here. This could take a while for stuff to load in. There we go. Oh, administrative notes. Okay, there we go. Evacuation order is presently in effect. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't think that's... yeah. For reference, the fourth Umbral Calamity was a couple of centuries ago. Give or take. Oh yeah, the Elegans made reports about anything and everything. Oh god, first to return here with a shard wins. Of course Alizé turns into a contest. His honor to come third. Dude, don't aim to lose! Raha, you are just far too... Alrighty. How big a search area is it? Oh wow, that's not that big. I say that in reference to how many people there are going to be around here. It is a bit further down. Here we go. This could take a while. There we go. Oh, sod off, I'm trying to click a thing. There we go. Oh, here we go. Uh-huh. Yeah, we remember that. Alright, where's the door out of here? There we go, there's a door. Climb, 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 climb. And sail. Right. Now we should wait for the others to reappear. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. There we go. Where's Alizé? Oh, Alizé's behind her. Behind him. It's called plot armor. That's what. It's called main character powers, Alizé. Should. Assuming this place works like the Crystal Tower. Yep. Might as well get comfy. Now, is this going to be voiced or is it going to be text only? Text only. Remind me never to go to Charlia. I'll say. Charlia's policy is usually sit back, let the world do its own thing and burn whilst we just sit back and watch and learn about it. We're gonna have to meet him eventually. We're gonna have to meet their dad eventually. Was required to earn his Archon's mark with peers and students of Bildesi and convinced me to write one with the promise of unfettered access to forbidden tomes. Now we just need to turn it on. Scanning for registered user. Ah! That might prove problematic. To proceed as a guest, please complete biometric authentication. Oh, lordy. Tia, you're up. Verifying. Oh! Dude, your crystal body had it going for the last 100 years. I'm pretty sure your current form will have it going for quite a while. Oh, sod. Password. Swordfish! It's always swordfish. No? Here, go on then, Your Highness. Tell the nice note the password. Alize! She is loving this. Right, let's see. Oh, God. Glory be to Alec. Nope. Long live Emperor Zande. Now, if this works on the usual password process... Password incorrect. Please try again. If we get it wrong a third time, what's going to happen? Let's just put this short and simple. For instance... Oh god. Alize, what are you going to use as a password? Password! If this works... The notion of the password could be something so inane would be laughable were not dangerously stupid. Furthermore, your conduct in the presence of His Highness is grossly inappropriate. Know your place, handmaiden. Oh my god. Alize, don't break the node. Don't break it, don't break it, don't... No. Oh lordy. Fucking hell. Let's go with Wild Rose. No, that's the Archon's thing. That's the Silence of the Seventh Dawn thing. Let's try Courage. Password incorrect. Again. Be warned, any further inappropriate behaviour in the presence of His Highness will not be tolerated. Ah! Alright. Alize, don't break it! Yeah, what he said. Yeah, let's give the robot to Sid. Sid, we've got an impossible task for you. Finding the password to a machine from thousands of years ago. Let's see. Nah, none of those help, so grab the money. Oh, lordy. You okay, Alize? Oh no! Yeah, Sid, you better get this working. Threat detected. Yeah, you bet, buddy. You bet there's a threat detected. Oh, you haven't met Sid yet. Oh, this is going to be entertaining. It's either that ball boy, or the handmaiden is going to skewer you. Oh, lordy. Alright. Oh god, no, don't do that. The chat box which is hidden by my lovely face. The FC is kind of like... one of the people I know, just the free company chat, one of the guildies is going, tempted to go to Limsa Plaza, see if my PC explodes. For reference, Limsa Lominsa is one of the most densely packed places on a quiet day on the servers. So... patch day? No! Their PC might genuinely explode. Or at the very least, game will probably crash. Oh god, they're saying some of the quests will go into Limsa. Ah! Oh boy. Wow, we've been at this for about 45 minutes already. Oof. Oh yeah, please tell us what happened at the stuffy meeting. Sounds about right. Budget Fritz doing that as well. The Third Legion. Okay. Aligned with Lord Nerva. Appears to from House Brutus. Yeah, that does not go well. Yeah, where the hell is Xenos during all this? So the plan is, do not mess with the Garleans until after the dust is settled. What have you done to the respite? Oh, this is nice and cozy. I like the table. Warning, His Highness is exhibiting elevated blood pressure. Yeah, I can't imagine why. Last time we met Sid was during the whole Crystal Tower raid series, which was stressful as it was. Just Biggs and Wedge. Oh, yeah. You are... Oh, yeah. Let the other me do all that work. I can play with these toys. Sid, dodgy work as ever. Mm-hmm. Oh, that should prove handy. Alright, let's find out what the password is. I swear, if it's something like 1, 2, 3, 4... Looks like it's finished. Let's see. Oh! Freedom! Can you do the honors, Your Highness? I would, my lady. Well, I was curious that the password would be freedom. Given the whole elegant stick bit going on back then. Bloop! Okay, so far so understandable. Oh. Okay. Okay, that tracks. That makes sense. What? Okay. Yeah. Deemed non-essential by Lord Amon. I wonder why. Ah, okay. So, we know there's a material to prevent the corrupting. So what we need to do, by the sounds of it, is somehow reignite the person's soul so it's not stagnant, whilst at the same time removing the excess elemental energy, maybe? Since that's what's connecting them. Yeah, that might, and we don't have backlog here to help us with the thing. Yeah. Now that would be handy. Yeah, Elegant Tech is way more advanced than what we've got. Oh, this is getting interesting now. Sid's on the payroll. Ceruleum to fill the fuel terminals, and ice shards to keep them cool. So we're grabbing the ceruleum then. Sky Steel manufacturer in Ishgard and the ceruleum processing plant in Thanalan. Yeah, I mean, we need to check out Ishgard as well anyway. Off to Foundation. Now, whilst I'm there, check out the Firmament whilst I'm here as well. Hey man, you're up early. It's only 11:30 now. Time zones. So before we go checking out the... So let's check out the firmament quickly first, see how that's progressed since I was last in there. Should be finished with the last section they were on, hopefully, I think. So it should be ready to go for the next stage of crafting spams. Since housing in Ishgard should be coming with this patch, or at least the next one. Oh, good, we've managed to get that bit finished up. The Hoarfrost Halls. Nice. Which I think is going to wind up being the kind of apartment section of the Foundation. Featherfall. Oh yeah, there's a dude with a questy thing there, but I will do that later. Right now, resume the MSQ. It's close to 7 AM for you. Woo. Yeah, like I said, time zones, they are fun. Alright, Sky Steel Manufactory, here we go. Ethernet shard. Sky Steel Manufactory. Some kind of mark on my laptop. Oh well. Loading. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. How long's the stream been going for? Ooh, nearly an hour. Yikes. Hey, Frobby. Engineer the airship landing. Okay. Yep. Let's see, will the Ether take me straight to there, or will I need to just take it to the Athenium? Let's take a look, see. Nope, I need to take it to the Athenium. Here we go. So much easier with these to just bounce around the cities. They're sort of like internal flight points. So imagine if you had these in the like capital cities and all that in Warcraft. Little miniature flight points with it inside each of the cities. Alrighty, Sky Steel Engineer. Good. Let's just hope Jesse doesn't kill us. Oh, hello. Haven't seen you guys in a while.
After the disappointment of not seeing you in Alamigo, what good fortune to chance upon you here of all places.
Hey, Emmerich. Been a while. It's been a while.
As you may have heard, the Allied nations are making a renewed effort to address the primal problem. To that end have I invited the chieftain of the Vanu to Ishgard, that we might together plot a course.
Oh, that should be good. Oh, you cowards! You don't even give him a voice line.
Since the war with the Empire appears to be nearing its conclusion, I would also like to call upon Estinian's lance. Alas, he is, as ever, a difficult man to find.
Ask Tataru and Kryl. They'll find him for you, no problem.
I am informed he recently paid a visit to the Rising Stones. Should he happen to do so again, be sure to pass on my regards, won't you?
Don't worry. I'll tell Edgy Boy you're looking for him.
What business brings you to our fair city this day? A cure for tempering. You never cease to amaze me. Until now, our only hope has been prevention, our every failure irrevocable. But this would rewrite the rules of engagement. It could end the cycle of bloodshed.
Ideally, yeah.
Very well. You shall have all the ceruleum we can provide, and an airship with which to transport it.
Oh no.
In this matter, you may count on Ishgard's full support.
Oh, it's good to have friends in high places. Sometimes literally. I'll never get tired of seeing how the airships fly in this. Got the little dragon wings at the sides, which act as sort of like wings and propellers. And it's basically a hot air balloon with propellers attached to it. I'll never get tired of that. Ooh. 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 That's a lot of terminals. Let's run these simulations, baby. You're right there, Alize. You seem a little exhausted.
Oh, who would have thought ceruleum weighed so much? Serves me right for being stubborn, I suppose. I should have just done what you did and accepted help.
Wait, are you telling me you carried all this shit here yourself? Wow!
Good work, you two. This is all we asked for and more. Quite a lot more now that I look at it.
You asked. You said more the merrier, Sid. Don't ask two overachievers for more the merrier.
Lord Emmerich, eh? And entirely by chance. Ha! Some people have all the luck.
We have also succeeded in configuring the terminals, thanks in no small part to our able assistant.
Ah, of course, there's your beaky nose.
It's been a while, hero. You seem surprised to see me. Lest you misunderstand, I've no interest in such things as cures for tempering.
Please reference the weapon. Please reference the weapon.
But
Please reference the weapon.
to achieve that which eluded even the storied Allagans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise. And so it proved. Is that not right, Garland?
Oh no, he's not mentioned the weapon so far. Oh no.
For all the the effort it took to track you down after your latest disappearing act, you could find the cure for death, and it wouldn't be worth the trouble.
Oh.
That wasn't the only reason I agreed to cooperate. I'm reliably informed that Garland and I are destined to unravel the secrets of travel not only across dimensions, but through time.
Ah, yeah, that's a thing.
Doubtless the lion's share of the credit lies with me. Garland's one. And this research will be a stepping stone to that illustrious achievement.
Very well then. I'll do 1/10 of the work. Just the part that's beyond you.
Oh, wow.
Whatever you say, Garland.
Oh, will you two get a room already?
By the way, the healing applications of crystal foci proved very useful in getting us to where we are now. I must remember to thank Mikoto.
Ah, yeah, that's still going on.
Right. If everyone's ready, let's begin.
Right, let's run the simulations.
All appears to be in order. Now, we just have to wait for it to find us our magic.
Yep.
Why not take this opportunity to put your feet up? This may take a while.
Oh, yeah. Take a while. We're asking it to do years of research in a span of a few days at least. Yeah, I've got Assassin's Creed Valhalla, as you can guess from the channel. It's pretty good. Oh, yeah. Oh, is she gonna... Which direction is she gonna fall in? Oh! That can be good.
It's overloading.
It's overloading? What do you mean it's overloading?
She won't last much longer!
We'll have to shut it down.
Wait! We're close. So very close.
What do you mean it's overloading? We've got plenty of crystals, we've got plenty of fuel. Then again, I suppose the computations and all that.
Oh, this is going swimmingly.
Hero!
Please, a moment longer. I beg you. There.
Hey, it found the result, so we just need to, you know, rebuild the machine and boot it back up.
I was able to memorize the magic before it faded. It still needs to be put to the proof, but I believe we have our cure.
Oh, good. Thank you, Mr. Memory. Whew. Dude, I'm going to do more reactions. Cool your jets.
Well. She'll never run again.
Oh, poor Wedge.
The fault is mine. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Don't be. It may fall short of dimension hopping. Tampering is not to be sniffed at. This, my friend, is a world-changing discovery. One we're proud to have had a hand in. A few Magitech terminals are a pittance to pay.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Well, we've done what we can. The rest is up to you.
Oh, yeah, now we've got to implement the damn thing. It's one thing finding, like, the right formula and combination of stuff and all that. Now we've got to somehow implement it and test it. Oh dear. Simulations can only take you so far. As for Mass Effect, Mass Effect will probably be more of a console thing for me rather than a PC. But for some reason, there's some kind of weird thing going on with remote play and the connections at the minute for me. So that's gonna have to be. That'll have to go through a few more test runs before I can stream stuff from the consoles again. Oh, diddums. Alright. Right, off to Limsa and to see if, well, we go boom. Here we go. Limsa, don't break my laptop. Fingers crossed. Come on. Don't go boom, don't go boom. Come on. We have not gone boom. Excellent. Right, Maelstrom Command. That will be the aft castle. Whew. I was genuinely worried that we might go kaboom in Limsa. Again, it is one of the more, densely packed places. Even more so than your usual, hub cities and all that. No idea why, to be honest, but... Oh, I just ran past it. Alright. Come on, Elsie. Load in. There we go. Now, for those wondering, Gabu wound up summoning Titan once out of frustration and sadness of his parents being tortured and then killed by one of the leaders of the kobolds, which is what his race is.
Apologies for the wait.
He wound up summoning Titan, which is the earth blocky looking primal. And in the process...
Have you been good?
In the process, well... kind of tempered.
Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move him.
And, well, small child, been exposed to that.
Right now. We're going to help you get better.
Fancy meeting you here.
Alphino Yushtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject. Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however. And
oh yeah, Limsa Lominsa is a city made by pirates.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you. Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment?
We're about to find out.
using Magitech terminals to formulate the solution. I would never have contemplated such an approach.
So this new magic, adapted from memory transference, would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith, while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul.
Theory. Should work.
Yet I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the tempering. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic. Would both need to be performed simultaneously?
That looks to be the long and short of it.
Nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye. As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously. And thus, I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
Hee Borksy! Flying
By
piggies!
doing so, we also spare Graha the trouble of casting spell after spell. It's really rather efficient.
Be that as it may, certain difficulties are unavoidable. The imbuing process will still require no small amount of ether.
Yep.
And, as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
How much ether are we talking here?
As would I. Since the resumption of our duties, it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
Excellent. With your permission then, let us begin.
Okay, so at least 2 other people's worth so far, then, by the looks of it.
Yes, this will do.
Right.
And now, it's my turn.
Seems to be doing something.
Tis done.
No small amount indeed.
Well, we seek to go where even the Allegans did not. It was never like to be easy.
True.
The rest is up to you, Alize. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one.
Quiet room in Limsa Lominsa. A city made by pirates.
I will go with her. It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience and your faith.
This is nostalgic.
We'll bring Gabi back. You see if we don't.
Right. Well, let's hope this works
Our
out.
part is played. Let us find a place to recuperate while we wait for news.
I knew it. I know a bar here we can go to. Right. Oh, for the love of... Right, there's your Shola. Have a chat with her. Is this going to be text or is it going to be voiced?
For years, Eorzea has labored to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago. I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even. But Alize refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. And her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. And now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation. However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect for my sister. Had I half her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better scion.
I seem to recall a certain thesis being mentioned.
She told you of my graduation thesis. How very embarrassing.
Yep.
Nonetheless, it is comforting and not a little surprising to hear that I'm still capable of impressing my sister. On the rare occasions I'm not annoying her, that is.
Yeah. Ooh.
Alize, are you all right?
The treatment. Did it work?
Oh, I'm so glad to see you all. Delighted, happy.
Gaboo!
It looks like it's very exhausting, though, this process. No doubt.
All this time, my mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan. But I never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always.
Aww.
So I tried to focus on their faces. Theirs and yours. Alize's and everyone's. And I found that I could remember. One thing, then another, and another.
It's probably when the magic kicked in.
Your hopes reached Gaboo. They helped him to hold on.
I'm so proud of you, Gaboo.
Aww.
I couldn't have done it without you, Alize. Can you help the others too? Cure them, heal them, help them.
Well, we've got it proved now.
All of them.
Now we just need to somehow make more Angelos and get this process mass done.
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use.
Well, yeah. We can't rely on Alizé to do it all the time.
As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether. And while Alizé was able to heal Gabu alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms.
Yeah, that might be a bit tricky.
Moreover, the treatment's effects are limited to the soul. It offers no succor to those whose very flesh has been altered through prolonged exposure to a primal's influence.
Yep, so those people who have been transformed can't, change back.
That we cannot save everyone.
Hey, it's more hope than we had previously, mate.
Maybe we can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a hope of saving Gabu, and yet here we are. We must find a way to treat as many as possible.
Then the next logical step would be to produce a veritable army of Porkses, would it not? Granted, it seemed a simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source.
Yeah, that might be.
Whether I am any authority, of course.
Yet there is an authority on familiars to whom we may grudgingly turn.
Yeah.
She's stubborn, haughty, eccentric, irascible, laconic, annoying. And her name is Master Matoya. The real one.
Yep, that grumpy old witch in the cave. With an army of pet frog minions.
I have to go now, Gabu. But the people here will look after you, all right? And I promise to come and visit you again soon.
All right. Thank you, Alizé. Thank you.
Aww. I wonder who they got to do the Gabu voice. Because I don't recall him ever having a voice in prior instances with him. They were always text-based. There was no voice acting for it. Honey croissant. Ooh, that'll be handy. Yeah. Gives me more piety and stuff like that. That's the healer food. Alrighty. Oh, come on. Do. Ah, there we go. That's why I wasn't doing it. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. You haven't visited your adoptive mother. Ooh. Well. Alrighty. There you go, Idleshire. Oh, if I ever decide to do Swotor again, it's... Ooh. No. No. Alright. Let's get on the dragon. Right, and we want to... go this way. Now, admittedly, this is something I think WoW could learn from, but it's far too late for it to do it with WoW. At least retconning it with WoW would probably make it easier on each of the things. Like, this is all one particular instanced server type of thing. each zone is its own mini server kind of thing, as far as I'm aware of how it works out, which helps with the kind of, you know, memory usage, because oh lordy, does WoW take up a lot of memory, whereas comparatively speaking 14 doesn't, despite it having a higher a different engine with graphical differences compared to WoW's own engine. So, but that's neither here nor there. And you kind of get the same idea, sort of, with Swoter, if I recall correctly, to a degree. Oh yeah, she's probably gonna have a few words for you, boy. Oh, this should be fun. Ugh.
Nary a word from you all this time. Then you bring every man and his Porogo with you.
Porogo being the frogs.
Any manners, girl.
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude.
Aww.
I'm told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away. And for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
Aww.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Ever the scholar. Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the First, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
Oh, this should be fun to see the reaction of that. Oh no! Uh-oh!
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
Whoops.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
Uh-oh. She spotted Tia. She spotted Raha.
How remiss of me. Grahatia is my name, and I'm proud to call myself a scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you, and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits. Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
This is true. She's more used to exasperating over the failings of her generation.
I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
Well, that's more than enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day.
Explanation, blah 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 blah.
So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bit tricky.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
Oh no!
So I just need to create boxes with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reached double figures. But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, as it were.
Oh, that explains the trailer.
Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
Oh yeah, Master Matoya, everyone. Well, to be honest, Zia, I haven't done the whole updates thing in a while because, well, I kind of figured everyone's kind of fed up with receiving updates from every single kind of outlet that is out there. I mean, here in the UK, we get daily updates on, you know, the whole virus thing. And then every other channel's doing update this, update that, so I kind of figured I'd give you guys a bit of a break from it, really. There's not much to update, really. It's just a case of, without repeating myself every time. Oh, we've really got to meet Alize and Alphino's parents one of these days. Yeah. Alrighty. Off to the Maker's Quarter. But yeah, in terms of reaction updates, the reason I haven't put up any of those at the moment is I am slowly but surely making my way through trying to record a bunch of them so that when it comes to like a video like this, my intention had been with originally to have a link in the description box for this video to like Steve Muir's future. However, I haven't finished that yet, so yeah, that had been the intention behind that one. As for DuckTales, it's been kind of iffy trying to get like videos for that one sorted. I've been trying to get like clean videos to react to for that, so that I can then, you know, get them uploaded for you guys. And a myriad of other things going on. Along with trying to upgrade my laptop. Like today, supposedly sometime today or tomorrow, I've got a pair of memory cards arriving to upgrade it from 8 gig of RAM to 32 gigs of RAM. So yeah, that's Alexander. Great big raid boss dungeon thing. There we go. But yeah, that's kind of the situation. That, and I've been a little preoccupied with most recently Genshin Impact and Valhalla. And when I get preoccupied, I tend to, well, forget the other things. I haven't been tested for ADHD, but it's kind of that same kind of focus on something. Sorry. It's probably not, but it's just a case of me procrastinating focus issues. That, and I've been occupied with work as well, so when I'm not at work, I'm, well, gaming, and when I'm not gaming, I'm at work, and oh boy. This should be interesting. Grass could certainly do with a trim. Rogo the Unwashed. Oh, lordy. Right, and that's a good place to take a breather for a moment and grab some lunch. So, when we return, we'll be diving into Matoya's Relict, which is the dungeon for this patch. So, with that being said, everybody, hope you have a good day, and we will see you guys in later. Jaffa Archfiend, out.